Group Captain MJ Augustine Vinod, a well-known aviator and defense expert, is also with me live. Group Captain Vinod, thank you very much for being with me on a very, very sad time in our coverage of these images coming in from outside Kamraj Avenue. And truly, truly heartbreaking, sir. I mean, loss is in many ways part and parcel to people in the military forces. We're seeing civilians and personnel from all three services gather in such huge numbers to bid this final farewell to General Rawat and Mrs. Madhulika Rawat. Your sense of the sentiment and what you think of these images?
Yeah, Shiv, I'm at loss of words, and I knew the general well. Met him at Dimapur, then at Palam a couple of times, when in uniform, even an outside uniform. I mean, you met him a couple of times. Last time we met was in Chief's house. So it's a great loss for you and me personally, and for the country at large. And to me, a big loss personally. He never minced words. We all know that. He never pulled back his punches. We all know that. But probably what didn't come out in his unmincing words and not pulling back punches was that he had his sights set very correct, and his thought process in line without unwavering. And that is the country first, and rest everything was including his own discomfort was later. I mean, he was a 4-star general, he was CDS, but he worked like he joined Air Force as a army yesterday. Always on the move, always hands-on, and I call this is always hand in mud. Man on ground. So that is what he was, and he was friend, philosopher, and guide. He was wearing the hat of a guide and a philosopher while he was going to my alma mater, that is DSSC, Staff College, Wellington.
Yes.
Where he was going to groom the young majors and lieutenant colonels who could be generals tomorrow. Sharing a piece of his mind at Sekon Hall. And Sekon Hall, as you know, is the place where the entire tri-services come together and listen to the dignitaries who come there and speak to them. And take on questions, however difficult they are, on the chin, and give the answer without which the Chatham rule applies over there in Sekon Hall, where whatever is said like Texas remains inside that particular hall. And I have heard him many times from Major General days. He spoke very clearly, he spoke very measuredly, and he spoke to the point. And it is a great loss, not only for the country, but for things that he set out to do. We all talked about it ad nauseum in your channel as well on theatre commands. You could have difference of opinion in his thought process, but he meant what he meant, and he told you upfront what he meant. He didn't say something and do something else. That is something I think for someone else to fill that shoes will be very, very difficult. We have seen many before him, we will see many after him. I want to see someone as candid, as speaking his mind, and as fearless as he is, who would fill his shoes, and it is a difficult shoes to fill. And it's a journey that I see which really breaks my heart. And I've been through this process so many times that I've become numb. Many coastmates, even a week after I lost a coastmate of mine, and a few months later another very dear friend of mine, I lost him to controlled flight into the terrain. Very close by in a place called Pathanamthitta. In fact, during his funeral, there are many lives were lost because the thunderbolt hit, and 3-4 villagers also lost their life. Even the heavens couldn't take it. So what do I say? It's the life that we choose. It's the path that we take, and it is the responsibility that we take, and know full well that till the last day of you hanging the uniform, you could be martyred and give your life for the nation.
True,
So
very true.
that is how the professional soldiers work. And sometimes you come out of it, and you get honored for it.
Group
by
Captain
getting-
Vinod,